How you doing? This is John Conley with Season 4 with the Dago Digging Dynasty. We're back today. We have a guest who has come on the show today, Mr. Glenn Osborne. Hey, there you are, Glenn.
Hi, Mr. Conley. How are you today?
Good to have you here, sir. Fine.
Thank you for having me on the set of your show here.
What'd you find, Glenn? I know you did an inspection earlier with your staff, your engineers. What do you see here?
Well, the first thing I see is water, of course. We don't know exactly where it's coming from, but it may be the groundwater, maybe water table water just seeping through.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I see a pump in there.
Right there. Yes, sir. That's a pump.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's out there in the middle.
It's buried.
It looks like the type of pump they would use on a 5-gallon aquarium with guppies in it.
Oh, like your kids have at home?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in other words, I think it's undersized. So I don't know whoever did that must not be versed in what I do for a living, how I make my bones.
Okay, Dago Pumping did that, Mr.
Dago Pumping? I've never heard of them.
They're a company out of Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they better stick to Brooklyn work because that pump is way undersized.
Well, what do you estimate?
Estimated time for this thing to get pumped out at a gallon a minute.
Mm-hmm, gallon a minute.
We've got 500,000 gallons in there. It may be done by Christmas.
Christmas. So the Hawkins could come back for Christmas party here at the family.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
Now, Dago Pumping could bring another pump in here, maybe 25, 50 horsepower pump. It could pump it out in 5 minutes every time they flip it on. But Dago Pumping is undersized in everything they do.
That's what his wife says. That's another story and another show.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to get personal. I don't know the guy.
This is, I guess, an example of somebody trying to get into your industry without expertise.
It takes a lot of know-how, a lot of education, a lot of hard labor, blood, sweat, and tears to do what we do. Somebody who thinks he can just come in here and get this done without any background. It's like spitting into the wind.
Your partner's on his way here. The engineer for the firm, Gary Connor. What's Gary telling you when he called?
Gary's a blue-collar kind of guy, always has been, built a big company on his own.
Yes.
And doesn't need any advice on how to do this. He could have figured this out in his sleep before Dago Pumping got in here.
That's probably who the Hawkins should have called.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm disappointed in this. Well, thanks for coming on our show today,
I'd like
Glenn.
to know why the guy bought the property if this was going on.
Oh, he's making a dive.
That's a big investment.
Yeah.
To have a quagmire.
Yeah. That is the home. Quagmire?
Well, isn't that what they call a swamp?
Well, thanks for being on the show today, Mr. Osborne.
Who is the owner? I never met him either.
Kevin Hawkins. He might be submerged right now under that water.
Is he a big fella? I don't see anybody in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him real big. No.
No. Okay.
Right. He said he went to Florida State with you and Gary Connor. He said you guys made a.
He must not have graduated.
Oh.
Gary and I did with honors.
Were you in class with Phil Doganero?
Don't know that guy. I think he's from New York. He said. Brooklyn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think he went to Syracuse.
Okay.
They were in town playing football the other day. I don't know what happened, but I don't think they won.
That's what's called an ass kicking. Well, thanks for being on the show, Mr. Osborne. Look forward to Gary Connor's next season.
Sorry about my voice.
You're working, man.
I'm a blue-collar kind of guy.